know y'all had a copy of that shot. That's great. I had that up on my wall at home. Do you really?
Definitely do.
Al B. Sure is our guest now on Video Soul. He once performed backup vocals for rapper Heavy D, but his debut album brought him into the national spotlight in a major way. His recent projects include lead vocals for Quincy Jones' latest album. Please welcome once again to Video Soul, Al B. Sure. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Good. Good to see you, man. Did you retire that jacket yet that was in that picture? I've been waiting for it, man.
I don't know where that jacket is.
I knew you didn't, man.
I think somebody stole that jacket.
I just wish it were me. That's a bad jacket.
Man, I wish I could find it.
You like it too, obviously.
Yeah, it was cool.
So how's everything going for you, man?
Working hard, man. I'm trying to stay in here. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Trying to stay up in here. You know.
But you're branching out now. You're not just your own project, which is done. You're finished with your album, right?
Finally finished the project as of last month, or almost 2 months now. It's going on 2 months, and I've been working on a lot of other groups. A rap group from Mount Vernon, Full Swing. I'm working on some stuff for the Eighth Wonder of the World, which we know who that is, Tevin Campbell. And working on some stuff for Shaka Khan.
Wow.
A new group coming out, Jodeci. No joke. They from down south. They, from the Carolinas, and actually they're singing backup on Father MC's. Father MC's, treat them like they want to be treated.
Yeah.
And they come in a slam. They ain't mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Jodeci?
Jodeci, that's the name. It's JoJo, Devontae, KC, and Dalvin. That's the combination of their names and stuff like that. And they bad.
So you producing this stuff alone or with?
No, well, actually, I'm working on the Jodeci group. I'm working with Devontae and the whole group. Basically, my job as producer is just to let them do their thing, because they're so versatile. Everything is just, they just flow.
They're a vocal group.
Yeah, they're a vocal group.
They don't play or anything.
No, they do play.
Oh, they do?
Devontae Swing plays keys, and he's all that. He's in here. So, it's good to see young, fresh, innovative talent and to come up, because I love to, because I remember when I was first starting and trying my thing, and then to see other people and to let them know, because a lot of times it's frustrating when you're young and you're new, and you're just starting, it's like, can I do this, or can I do that, can I do this, and you want to, you have this big expectation of being a big star, or being so on and so forth. But you got to put the work in first.
You do have to work for it.
You got to work for it first.
So many people don't know that. They see Al B. Sure. How old were you when 19?
19, yeah.
Yeah.
19.
When your first record came out, it's like, God, he could not have worked too long. Well, that's a pretty good argument, really. Well, at 19 years old, you couldn't have worked too long.
Well, besides Kyle and myself in the basement, we, with the organ and the 4-track, and, that was what we did all throughout high school from 9th grade. Because half of the stuff I wrote on the album for the first album and this album was in high school.
You kidding?
Yeah, we pulled, it's like, we made the tapes, put it in the shoebox, take it out the shoebox, and just, try to put it on, like Benita put me on, So, that's basically, it's just work. It's work, and I thank God every day for finding something that I want to do at such a young age, because then it makes it all worthwhile. If I was doing something I didn't want to do, then you'd see it in my face, but I'm happy, I'm real happy.
Yeah, it really is a blessing when you get to do something that you love.
And I got a blessed mother who, who's praying for me every day, so we're going to be all right.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be all right.
Without doubt. Did you ever have time to have other interests, though? Was there something else that you would have done had you not become a singer?
I thought about sports, and I thought about, different things like that, but it just wasn't the ticket. And then I went to school right after high school for, engineering. I went to CMA, and I started studying, audio engineering. So actually it helped when I got the contract, and it just helped me in the production aspect in the studio. I went in the studio, and it was like, oh, wow, I know what this button is and that button. So it helped me get what I wanted to hear, out of the studio. So between Kyle and myself, and, especially with this album, this new album, which is Private Times and the Whole Nine, it'll be out October 15th.
Private Times and the Whole Nine?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Actually, Private Times is one of the first records I started working on for the new album. And the Whole Nine, this has a New York expression meaning the whole 9 yards.
Oh, okay.
That's just, it's real kind of a personal thing. And the producers that worked with me on the album were, of course, Kyle West, Eddie F. from Heavy D and the Boys, and Devontae Swing. you know, which is the new guy, right? Which I have them featured vocally on the remix to the single, which we did the video to, and they're going, Al Beach, misunderstood you, you know. So, you know, we're just trying to. Everybody has a ladder, you know. Everybody has a stepping stone. We build off of each other. It's like a big family at Uptown.
Well, let's go back and pick up one of your favorite videos. This is when Al B. Sure was about 20 pounds heavier, folks.
Yeah, right.
You thinned down. I mean, you really lost a lot of weight.
Dieting, and you know, I got a trainer in Atlanta, Yolanda Hazel. She's bad. I went out there and she worked me out crazy style. I mean, she had me. It was 100 and whatever degrees, and she had me running up these roads and the dirt roads and you know, eating right, and she sent me this whole plan and stuff like that of how to work, you know. So it's like, that's work too.
Yeah, oh,
that's
no
work
doubt.
too.
All right, well, let's take a look at Off on Your Own from Al B. Sure on Video Soul.